A scientist drives around in her car, stopping to look through binoculars.
Today we're in San Joaquin County doing a bird survey, pre-construction survey for the South Delta Temporary Barriers Project. There are 3 agricultural rock barriers that are installed every spring and taken out in the fall every year. They are to help improve water levels in the South Delta for agricultural users so that farmers can continue to pump water and to irrigate their crops. And this is an area where there's just a lot of birds nesting. Like all the farm fields around here are where the birds forage. The trees along the levees where the work's happening is where the birds nest.
A hawk flies through the air.
The nesting season for red-tailed hawks tends to be like March through July, August. Swainson's hawks show up a little later. They're migratory. They come from Mexico, Central America, and South America in like mid to late March. So they are showing up after the red-tailed hawks have already established nest sites. The Swainson's hawks will come in and establish their nests, and the female will sit there low on the nest. That female is likely incubating eggs based on how low she's sitting and not moving around. And the last couple times we've done surveys, she's been in the same spot, so there's a good chance she's sitting on eggs right now.
The scientist continues riding around, looking for hawks.
This red-tailed hawk nest, this pair has used this nest tree for the last 2 years. This pair looks like it has 1 chick in the nest. The female is the one that typically tends the nest, and the male will come bring her food and kind of help out throughout the season. They stay paired up throughout the nesting season. Hawks are an important part of the ecosystem. They're predators. They will, especially red-tailed hawks and Swainson's hawks, will eat voles, mice. They seem to be well adapted to the agricultural environment. As a species that historically used grasslands, and throughout North America, grasslands have been really impacted by humans, but the kind of agricultural practices in the Delta seem to support Swainson's hawks.
The scientist walks along a levee.
The project permits from California Department of Fish and Wildlife requires that we do 2 surveys before construction starts, one 5 days before and one 3 days before, to document the locations of all Swainson's hawk, which is a state threatened species, and other raptor nests. And the purpose of that is to know their locations, to get a sense of what their normal behavior would be, so that when the construction starts, we can set up measures to avoid impacts.
The scientist looks through binoculars from her car.
Pre-construction surveys and construction monitoring are essential to DWR construction projects such as this, because they ensure that the project can take place and be constructed successfully while minimizing and avoiding our impacts to the environment.
A hawk flies through the air. The scientist exits her car.